Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm gonna go with the buyers right at this candle to one. Let's go. I go with the buyers for one candle because we have this ABC to the upside, and clearly this is a minor trend. Okay, if you look at the past, you can see that the double green candle, and then again we have the double green candle, just the previous one, double green candle. So this is the first, second, and third one. We're seeing the same thing. So the preference is going with the minor trend, which is uptrend, and then it's closing on the trend line. That's another reason, and also another reason is it's respecting the sequence of the market. And if we zoom back, you can see that the major and minor trend is uptrend. So we have all the reasons with us. The only weakness we have is, if you consider these two candles, it's creating a lower low compared to previous candle. So that's the only weakness. We also don't have the gap up or gap down, so that's pretty neutral. So yeah, this is gonna be my first trade. This is what I mean by taking very good trades. I mean full confirmation, not only, for example, this one is minor downtrend. If I go with the bars, it's against minor downtrend, and the trend is very important. Okay. All right, this is a base, okay, and the market starts going up from this area every time, and it's basically moving around between these two lines. Okay, so when we are in a base, we zoom in and see that, oh, we have minor uptrend. Okay, for taking this one, we could take this with a gap up as a confirmation, and then if you look at these two candles, we have high compared to the previous candle, minor uptrend, and major is range. Okay, so this trade would be takeable, but I didn't take that. Let's see. Okay, the previous candle didn't create a high compared to previous one, and this is basically a smaller range. Okay, if the candle is gonna come down, I'm probably gonna take a trade on this one. I'm just gonna we are in this space, okay, and if you look at the past, you can see single single green candle and then double red candles, but for now we're breaking this range, so it's not really a good idea to go with the sellers only because of that. Okay, because of the sequence, because this is also a pattern, it can have a retracement, and it's also breaking a level. So if this candle as a red candle it's kind of aggressive too, but I will go with the bars no matter what. I'll go with double. Oh, it's closed exactly on the round number, so I go double trade with the bars. And if this candle was closing something like that, something like this, I would go with the sellers for the next one. Okay, or let's say something like this and still gap to the level, it would be good to go with the sellers. But since we already have a big sellers movement here, breaking a couple of levels, we might have a retracement. Also we have the pattern, so here we don't consider the sequence. Okay, in order to consider the sequence, you also have to consider other stuff as well. So here the buyer's force is stronger, and I believe it should give us a green candle, but if we lose this, it's also no problem, we will make it up. Okay, never blame yourself for losing trades, because it will happen. You cannot really avoid that. Okay, that was a winning trade. Luckily my second entry was pretty bad. It could have been a losing trade. I'll take a buy here, okay, just with 50. Okay, just with 50, because I think like we need upward movement here. Since we don't have a very strong reason for taking this buy, and it can easily give us a red candle, I go with 50, okay, because that's a small amount compared to my normal amount, which is 200. Okay, I will just look for other trades. I usually take some people ask this question live, how many trades per day? I usually take 5 or 4, maximum 6 or 7 trades per day, and I think that's my capacity of making good decision. Because if you exceed some certain amount of trades per day, your decision making is going to be affected, and you're probably going to take weaker decisions. I go with the sellers here only with 50 again because I thought we might have a red candle. Let me just see. You know what, I will add one more right here on the common point of rejection. So both of these trades are based on the common point of rejection only if this area is not strong for pushing the buyers up. Okay, so if this area is not super strong, we should have this red candle, and both of the trades are based on the common point of rejection. You might ask, oh, which one is safer? Of course this one is safer because the entry is at the higher part of the chart. Okay, let me just see. Okay, yeah, there's a QM. Let me just check the confirmation. Okay, so when you're checking for the confirmation, you have this engulf, right? But the position, the setup is on the shadow. Okay, it's on the shadow, so it's not strong. Okay, both of them winning trade. Okay, here we have a doji break, but we need other reasons too. We are inside of this some sort of basing ranging market, and we have other reasons too. Okay, because you know that if you want to go here with the sellers after this candle, you see super strong candles without any gap, so there's no imbalance in this trend. And if you look back here, for example, you see this, and if you look back, you're not really seeing this kind of momentum, so it's kind of strong. Oh, it's on 3 minutes. All right, let's just see. We also have another QM right here. Let me just mark that. Some people also ask about how to mark the QM level in an effective way. I mark it like that, like look, some part, the body of the candle and the biggest shadow, that's it. So then you go to the higher time frame. Okay, we don't have the engulf, so it's risky. Okay, you don't see the engulf, that's risky. But still, if you want to, I can just take this trade with, okay, look at this. This is a drop-based trap, but is it fresh? It's not fresh because they have consumed that, so it's not my entry if it's a QM. Okay, this one, is this fresh? No, it's not fresh because it's consumed. Let me just see. Okay, we have a fresh one up here, and then also another one here. So since this QM doesn't have the engulf, first of all, I'm not going to take the trade, but if you want to take it, just choose a safer entry. Okay, let me just mark it. I'm not going to take it, but I will just mark it or check it later. Okay, let's see if it's working or not. It doesn't have confirmation, guys. I wouldn't ever take a trade with no confirmation because that's lucky trade. And if you get lucky a couple of times, you're gonna really believe in luck, and then you might blow up your account. Okay, finally, bro. I go with the buyers. Oh my god, it might be a swing doji, but I just took this as a buy. Oh, I think it touched a QM at the lower time frame. Let's just check the lower time frame, guys. All right. This is a good area, to be honest. Can be also a QM. Look, A, B, C to the downside, boom. And then this area is a QM area. If you go to the 1 minute, you can see the engulf here as well. You just see, oh my god, look at the trend line. It's not a trend line, guys. It is a trend line, okay? If you draw it from here or here, it's a trend line, right? But if you want to draw this as a trend line, you should have a higher high here. Like high and high. We need a higher high, so then we can call it a trend line. Otherwise, it's just a buyer's entry. It can also be combined just like that, but it's a buyer's entry combined with this doji trade, the trend, and the QM at the lower time frame, guys. And about the limited time offer, all the spots are pretty much full, but there's a couple of people, they reserve the spot but they haven't finalized it yet. So I will just wait for them a little more to see what the decision is for them, and then I will update the spot. If they don't want to finalize, I will consider them as a remaining spots and update on the Telegram channel. So if you're planning to join, make sure you join the Telegram channel only using the link in the description, because there's tons of scammers out there and they are making, you know, similar IDs like mine, and they're trying to scam people. So make sure you only use the links. And that's it. Thank you for watching, everybody, and peace out.